Previously on Walk on Water.
Between Lily's God talks and your brain surgery, you've been sucked in, haven't you? Oh, she thinks she's hot stuff. Uptight sorority girls.
Yes, we are sorority sisters.
Lance is back in Ohio. Oh, Lance!
Perhaps you have something you wish to share.
Political science makes you real silly, huh?
We should go check up on old Wake.
He's in a fraternity now.
Just a bunch of down-home, simple guys is all.
Yeah. Real country.
You guys gotta come to our winter frat bash next week. It's gonna be really wild.
And we're sponsoring a charity drive next month. And we are encouraging all freshmen to do their part.
I'm gonna get into a sorority.
Well, maybe I'll take you there sometime. What? You'll need a date to get in.
Oh, and you think that's an obstacle for me? I think I can manage to beat the odds.
Assertive, independent, and witty. I like that in a woman.
So, tell me, how difficult were the odds of you getting into that fraternity you're in?
Very. For some, I'm sure.
So, you just sailed right in?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, you'll have to break down your strategy for me. Share your secrets.
It's not so much a secret, it's you're either upper crust or you're not.
Well, maybe it's easier for guys. Sororities seem so competitive, even downright brutal.
So that's why you met me here? To pick my brain about frats and sororities? You women are all the same. You all run on an agenda, don't you?
Like guys never do?
Not me, but you sure do.
Well, I'm not at liberty to divulge all my secrets either.
I see. Well, maybe that's something that will develop over time, slowly. Possibly into the evening or possibly into the morning.
Well, it could be. Possibly something we'll have to discover together.
I like that proposition. And as tempting as it may be, there's only one slight problem. And it's not a problem for me. It's a problem for you. I only go that far with high society girls. You getting into a sorority?
It was founded in 1870 at California University, formerly Indiana State.
You don't really need to know all that, do you?
There are 125 chapters and over 200,000 members.
And the sorority's purpose?
The intellectual ambition of the fraternity shall be the attainment of highest scholarship. And the social aim of the fraternity shall be to exercise the widest influence for good And the moral aim shall be the standard of love.
Oh my goodness. Do you really think you're going to get into that sorority?
Sure, why not? If Miss Smarty Pants can, then I should be able to.
Miss Smarty Pants, huh?
She's very nice. You don't like her? Then why did you sign up to help her in her charity drive?
How am I supposed to get in good with these people if I don't participate in their activities? This isn't just leisure reading for me, you know.
How many of these organizations are you trying to get into?
I'm going to sign up for every charitable activity and promotion a sorority holds.
No, I mean, how many sororities are you trying to get into?
Just this one.
Well, that doesn't seem smart, putting all your eggs into one basket.
I'll look into some others too, but this is the one I want.
Wait a minute. You're just trying to compete with Miss Tight Pants, or whatever.
Smarty Pants.
Maybe I should meet this girl. See what it is about her that's got you so wound up.
I'm not wound up. I just enjoy a challenge. After all, I want to be somebody in this college. Someone with purpose, with a little class, someone important, not just another loser bopping to class every day.
It's a lot more work and responsibility than you probably realize, Jenna. You might want to think about this a little more. This girl that gets under your skin so much, do you really think she's going to give a hoot about whether or not you can get into her sorority? And, I mean, if you don't like her, then why do you want to join her?
She does have a good point.
You guys don't know anything about being socially vibrant and involved with poignant issues of today.
Don't forget who you're talking to. I've been involved with purpose-driven issues and programs for years, like the Women's Center and my church's outreaches.
I'm not talking about some religious kookiness. Mainstream is where it's at. You can do a lot more good for people if you appeal to the masses and stay away from groups connected to the religious right.
Because God's never done a thing for you, has he? Never been there for you when you face dire circumstances? God's not real. He never helps anybody, right?
God's definitely been there for me lately.
Oh, what? Your little brain failure coma?
Jenna,
What?
shut up.
Hey! Hey, man! Tone it down, man. If you're not deaf, you will be. I'm trying to study. I got a tough class tomorrow. Do you ever study? I don't see how you do it.
What?
How are you making it through your classes when all you do is play music and video games?
I do my studying at night, man. I don't sleep too much.
Just a party guy, huh?
Well, you know, when I was traveling the carnival circuit with my family, we used to work through the night, so there's always some type of party going on, too. So.
Well, I guess you'll feel right at home at our party then.
Huh?
Don't tell me you forgot about it. Our party next week. Man, if we're gonna get some respect on campus, we've got to establish ourselves as a happening fraternity and sign up more members. To help with the rent anyway.
Man, you know we'll never get recognized as a legit fraternity, right?
Man, just look at us. A bunch of misfits. Who the heck's gonna join our organization? Much less come to a party with a bunch of weirdos, geeks, and...
Rednecks? Hey, dude! Man, get that crap out of here, man. How old are you? 12? What? You need to acquire some type of coolness about yourself, man.
What?
You can't be representing us like that. Ain't gonna be no kitty fruit drinks here either. When you walk in that door, you better have a glass bottle of brew. Something to put some hair on your chest.
Man, how are we gonna get people to this party?
Booze.
We're way behind the 8 ball on this. This party's gotta be the talk of campus. We need classy people, music, and it's gotta be fun, guys. Not some drab old get-together with a couple of cases of beer and a bunch of losers.
Yeah. I could practice some hits. Call up a couple friends. I can get a live band going on in here.
I hope not those guys you were playing with at the outdoor jam session in the park. You guys sound like you should have been on American Idol.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know, the one where that British guy says, absolutely dreadful.
Man, I know you need to be in the back of the house during the party.
Some good live music would be cool, but we need something better.
What?
Well, think about it. What's the #1 reason you would go to a party?
Good food and liquor.
No, man.
A good social time is important. But hey, what do I know?
He's right.
Man, what? Social time? What y'all wanna have a little tea party or something? Okay, how about we do this? How about we go gather up some old ladies from the Red Hat Society?
A social time? Yes. Old ladies? No. But ladies.
Yeah. Yeah, we need some women in here, man. But where are we gonna find classy women to come here off campus to our party?
That lecture was a waste of time for me. Was he even speaking English?
What's so difficult to understand? The two tribes not being able to work together productively stemmed from their difference in classes.
What?
The larger tribe was more socially and culturally advanced.
Oh, okay.
Look, it's kind of like this. Today, you have low-income neighborhoods where all they do is waste their money on pot and booze. They have no motivation or drive to better themselves or to do anything productive. Meanwhile, over here, you have the higher class neighborhoods, full of intelligent, social, productive members of society. Now, how are these two groups ever going to work together? It's like that.
Wow, Jenna, that was quite an explanation.
Well, it's true. Just like here on campus, there are different classes of people. And who has all the clout? Who's involved in all the charitable organizations? Who's most in tune with the political and social events of the day?
You're referring to fraternity and sorority members?
If you're not somebody, then you're nobody.
Hey.
Hey, Tina, how are you?
Hi, Mac.
Okay, time out. What did you just call me? See, you do not get to call me Mac. Only my closest friends can call me that.
Well, I've been working on the charity drive sponsored by your sorority.
Oh, yeah? How many sponsors have you signed up?
Oh, it's going great. I've talked to so many people, and they're all excited to donate.
And how many sponsors did you say?
Well, I don't have the totals with me right now. I should have more commitments by this weekend. Tina here's donating some money.
Oh, really?
Of course, silly. Remember? Brain seizing up again?
What's that?
Huh?
You're reading up on our sorority now? Not a chance.
So I invited her to church this weekend.
Oh, yeah? You think she'll go?
I don't know. She's due any day now, so I understand her concerns.
So, you're starting to fill up your church with all these unwed pregos now? I can just picture it.
What, Jenna?
You might want to invite Noah to build a boat, just in case their water breaks all at the same time.
Are you still memorizing all the history for that sorority you're trying to get into?
She's brushing up on all of them now, not just the one.
I'm just covering my bases.
She's afraid Mackenzie is going to try to sabotage her not being a pledge.
Oh, is that girl you don't like?
She doesn't like me.
What'd you do to her?
Why do you always think I'm the bad guy, Lily?
I don't think you're the bad guy, but you obviously have some sort of score to settle with her or something to prove.
I don't have anything to prove. I know what type of person I am.
Oh, and what type of person would that be?
I stand by my convictions, morals, and ethics. If their organization can't recognize quality applicants, then that's their loss. And if that's the case, then I'll just move on to another sorority. Maybe they weren't worth my time anyways. What are you guys looking at? Neither of you two would ever get in. That's for sure. You think you're so great and noble with all your church events and job at the Women's Crisis Center? Oh, please. And you can't even comprehend your political science class, much less fit in with any kind of high society group. I don't have time to waste with any more of your discouragements. I've got more research and prepping to do.
I don't know how you do it.
What's that?
Put up with Jenna's big mouth.
Simple. I don't let her get to me. She doesn't mean it. She's just angry about the situation and letting her pride get in the way. Tina, you don't have to let Jenna get to you. She's not right, you know.
Not right about what?
About you. She demeans you, puts you down all the time. You know why?
She thinks she's so much better than everyone else?
That's what she tries to project, but I don't think she really believes that. Rather the opposite.
Really?
Jenna craves praise and affirmation. She has a problem with her own self-confidence, I think.
And she's overcompensating.
Tina, you can do all things through Christ. God doesn't want you to feel inferior or bad about yourself. It's not man's approval, but God's that's important. I don't let Jenna get to me because I know who I am in God. He's the one that gives me confidence and makes me a person of worth. Jenna is fighting for people's approval, namely that sorority or whatever. But that type of approval and acceptance, it's only temporary.
She's smarter than me.
No, she isn't, Tina. You shouldn't compare yourself to her. You are valuable to God and to me.
I just wanted to clear that up because I just can't donate to your charity right now.
It's okay. I could tell Jenna was only trying to impress me.
Attention ladies of all the campus sororities. The men of the Alphabet Fraternal Organization would like to extend this important invitation to a very important social function that you are urged to attend.
Only the elites are invited, and you lovely ladies are most definitely elites. I mean, you're just the type of girls that we're...
What is this?
At this important social function, our highly coveted organization will be evaluating each and every one of you ladies of every one of your organizations to see if they merit financial support and monetary gifts to support your sorority's important causes.
Oh, well, that sounds pretty important. Yeah.